Here on the plains of Erlitou, a new town shall be established. The nearby river will provide plentiful quantities of delicious fish, and the fertile soil is ideal for bountiful harvests of nutritious wheat. Additional food can be imported from Hemp or Banpo as necessary. As before, fine ceramics can be produced at kilns. It has been said that wonderful gifts come in small packages, and so it is true with the tiny silkworm. This marvelous creature, when fed a diet of tender mulberry leaves, produces a delicate strand of precious silk. Weavers can then meld these fragile filaments into luxurious garments, which are already highly prized by the growing number of new elite. Your village, in fact, needs a special neighborhood reserved for a number of these prosperous citizens. As word spreads of the beautiful silk being produced at your town, do not be too surprised if a greedy neighbor asks for some samples.
Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, and we're going on to our first sort of decent mission, but this is still tutorial missions. As you can see, we're still in the Shah Dynasty. So I've still got a really bad throat today, so we've got to get 40 people in lavish Sajuuks or better, they're the elite housing, and we've got to produce 5 bolts of silk in 1 year. Let's head to the mission itself. So you're now tasked with building a new city from scratch, but where should you begin? Put the game on pause and let's look around. There are several things to check. Check mission goals, obvious. So obviously you're going to have to build up some sort of a semblance of a city here. Consult the agricultural ministry, blah blah blah. Just the basic things that you should be doing that we'll do anyway throughout this let's play. Just show the basics of how to till the fields, go fishing. Yeah, there's some fishing that you can have here. So we'll have fishing and wheat, which are our 2 foodstuffs, I think. Play ceramics, build the kilns, etc, etc. Warehouse, dispatch the diplomat, music for the masses, silk industry. I'm gonna go on about silk in a minute. It's really, really expensive to sell it, so do sell it. Plan to play in a full mill, move to the elite, blah blah blah. All of this is just random rubbish, you're just going to find out anyway by chance. Right, so let's pause the game. So we've got a bit of a map. As before with all the tutorial missions, they are kind of leading you to build your main common working block here. And be careful about this mission, because in the next mission you'll come back to exactly the same map with the same way that it's built at the end for an invasion later. So just be aware, you don't want to block too much stuff in or build over here. So we've got some fishing around here. There's a couple of fishing things here, I think. Yeah, there's a couple. We've got space here for loads of fishing wharfs, which is good. This bit will be good for our main housing block. But this raised area will be good for your elite housing, which I'll go on a bit later. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and put the housing down just to avoid boring it. Put it all down here, get the buildings and all that placed, the farms placed, and get our silk industry up and running. So we'll see how that turns out. So I managed to build out this. It took me a bit of time to find good feng shui for this mill. It partly likes trees. As you can see, I've cleared the trees here. I had to do that to get this inspector's tower in. This layout is kind of a bit wacky, but it's the best I can do with the space. My food will be grown out in this plain bit here. I'll have silk grown up here with a bit of hemp. It's distributed all over the place. I've got some fishing wharfs in here, so let's unpause the game. Yeah, we've got employees needed. I got a glitch where I reloaded. It ended up having these houses but as if they're filled already, so I don't actually understand that. Let's just take another save. The people should be coming in. Have I really encountered a proper glitch? Oh no, there they are. God, that took a while. Game took a while to register that there is people needed. Let's just speed this up. I put the residential walls in to try and block some of the negative desirability. I will finish the walls off later. Just need to get people into the city. There we go, we've got people in, which is good. Better put down the wheat. The fish will supplement the city's diet for now anyway, so it's not such a big deal. Now if I were to move that over maybe a couple of times, I'm pretty sure I would get that in there. So I'm going to do that, I'm going to destroy that. Destroy some of these trees. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As before, farms don't need access to anything like inspector's towers, so they're okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. If we do 2 wheat farms, we'll be fine. Just delete a tile. The only thing I don't like about farms is you've got to delete a tile, 3 tiles worth of food just to get a road connection, which is a thing silly, but never mind. What I'm going to do is, if we go to our industry, we're going to turn off wheat production since we have a few fishing wharfs that we need to get filled up. I'm also going to set the priority up to high for the safety to get the water coming out. Oh, we've got 100 people, how nice. If we can get the water in, that'll help. Yeah, they need bland food, I know. Let's see, what's the safety like in this city? So ultimately the goal is to get a thingy up here, an elite block. Oh, we've got some buildings that are at risk of fire. It'll calm down, which is good. There you go. Pardon me. We'll turn this on once we've got some bland food in, because we'll need 2 foodstuffs. So our mill is all operational. We do not have much money, so obviously we're going to have to get a silk industry running. So silk is produced through mulberry trees, so you place a silkworm shed for that. So the same kind of idea. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 1, 2. So what we're going to have to do is remove some of the wall just there. Or what I will do actually, is this 1 tile down, like so. What we will do is move this just 1 tile down. That means we don't have to destroy the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Don't worry, I'm concerned about the feng shui and not too worried about it at the moment anyway. Unlike all farms, they don't need access to inspector's towers, so I'll just roadblock that there. The reason I'm keeping this space free is because we'll need to put some warehouses in for the silk. So we'll just turn off the silk industry for just now. We don't need it anyway. We've got some food coming in, which is good. Let's put down a market shop, like so. And let's check our map. We've got Mudu, Dawenko and Bampo, and of course we don't know what they want. So let's all try to send diplomatic requests to a couple of these cities. I'm not too bothered about Bampo, they can go and screw themselves if they really want anything from me. Now silk, as I was saying earlier at the beginning of the video, I didn't really finish the sentence. Silk is a massive money maker in the game. In fact, it sells for about 225 strings of cash or something. So if you've got silk on the map, any map to be precise, you'll have absolutely no trouble whatsoever getting money. Oops, don't mean to stockpile rice. So we've got 16 people needed. This house will evolve and that will give us more people, which is good. We can start turning industries on as and where we need it. What I'm going to do is put down some weavers. Where do they go? They have bad feng shui near rocks, so obviously we don't want to have them near rocks to have good feng shui. No, that's all too close to rocks, that's why. What I will do is probably put a loop just here for weavers, just to ensure. So that's how many spaces? 1, 2. Oh, trade agreement's rejected. Oh, trade with Harudu opens up, that's good. Let me just count this. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. I can put that there for road tile going down. So we'll put 2 of these, and I'll put a loop because we're gonna have to make lots of this. Employees needed, I know. Let's see. We'll get that in. Get the food going. We've got 2 farms here that'll help us, which is great. I'm leaving a space there for the warehouse to take the stuff that we need. 5 of these will be enough. We'll put in some kilns later, so don't worry too much about it. Let's see. So we've got some unemployment. Let's turn the wheat industry on just to get some food. Yeah, I know we need workers. I'm not going to raise the wage rates. Let's check what Harudu's buying. They're buying silk. Oh, loads of silk and ceramics, so we can get ceramics industry set up as well. We'll be able to make tons of money. Let's see. What I'm actually going to do is put the roadblock there and delete that one. That means that they won't have to go so far. That means they'll be able to do the whole route perfectly without any problems at all. So the fish is coming in. Not very quickly, I might add, but it's manageable, so that's good. I might actually do this. Actually, I'm going to do that. That means that they'll just go straight up there, and they'll still get the protection because it doesn't matter if that spawns that way, it'll still get into it, so it's good. We'll get this going fairly soon. The elite housing is really annoying to set up because there's a lot of preconditions you've got to meet before you can even put it down. You've got to build it in a highly desirable area, so you're going to surround it with gardens at the moment and walls and things like that. Then you've got to have a bale of hemp and some ceramics. So you've got to have 100 units of hemp, which is one bale of hemp, and 1 unit of ceramics or whatever it is. And that is really annoying, I have to say. No festival this year, no worries. So we've got this going, so let's just speed this up. Let's put down a hemp farm. I'm going to put 2 hemp farms, maybe 1 in there, I'm not sure, but we'll put at least, well, that's how many spaces? 1, 2, 3. We'll put maybe 2 hemp farms along here, but we'll just lay out the hemp. Like so. Just put the road down. Like so. 2 of these will be enough, so we shouldn't be too worried. What's our workers needed? 44, that's not too bad. Now, can I place the warehouse there? No, it's got bad feng shui. Not too good. Now, if I were to move this road around, I could probably get that in there. Thinking about it. Pause that things have to be quite distant, but we could probably get the warehouse in here actually. Yeah, we could do that. I've noticed, I mentioned it earlier, but trees do affect feng shui near rocks, so obviously we're going to clear some of these trees and they'll bring up the feng shui, so now I can build all the way along here for these things, which is good. We've got hemp coming in, which is good. We'll just put that there and accept all hemp. Training stations, we've got one with for Hemp, which will go all the way down to there, I think. If we delete some of these trees, it'll be even better. 1 second, folks. So my screen goes a bit, I don't know why, but every time I load up Emperor, I have to turn the screen on and off, because for some reason what happens is the things get really fuzzy. I don't know why that happens, so I'm not sure about that. It's a strange glitch. I could notice a little fuzziness in the little sections of the screen. I don't know if that's my graphics card or what tell me to stop. So we'll get the wheat in and be on our way. What's our... We've got 50 workers needed. Once these houses evolve, that'll be fine. And what I'm going to do is just put down some extra housing just for just now anyway. This housing will probably get destroyed. I should point out that you probably want a nice big amount of people in this housing area, because in the second Erlitou that we're doing the next mission, you need a population goal. So obviously you want to get this up quite early on in this mission. You want to basically have all this planned out so that when you come to the next mission you only have to do 1 goal. So let's see, we've got the fishing keys coming in. There's another stretch here for fishing if you want it, but 5 farms will be it. 5 fishing keys is enough. A few extra houses will do. I can obviously just get rid of them over time. House is evolving, that's good. That's our workers like 37. I think there's 91 people can move in, that's good. The wheat's coming in, that's great. So 2 wheat farms here will be enough. I think we'll be able to fit another hemp farm just in there. I don't think we'll get one in there though, that's the only thing. Let's just check. I'm not actually going to do this, but I just want to see. We can actually fit a hemp farm in there, so I might even put it there. We'll have to see. Yeah, I might not see that right now anyway. 1 hemp. Usually, you don't have to worry too much about farms, especially hemp farms. 2 or 3 in 1 mission will produce way more than you actually need. So no need to worry too much about it. We're going to put the kilns in a minute. We've just got to give them good feng shui along the side here near the trees and all that. Just have to be careful I don't destroy too many trees, otherwise it'll be fucked. Things will fit in along just in there, which is good. I'm going to put down another warehouse just in here, which is going to accept just silk. As you can see, we're starting to run out of money here, which is not good. And I want to get the silk industry going quite quickly. If we've got plenty of workers, we'll turn the silk industry on just now, which will run. Not much workers left, so that's good. So this house can't evolve because we don't have hemp, so let's put down a hemp shop. And you might notice that you can build a grand market square. You don't need that until Yin, the mission called Yin, which is later on. Basically, for the higher elite housing, you need to provide a lot of shops, and at the moment you don't need to worry too much about that. Only one bit of hemp. Not very helpful, but never mind. I'm just going to go ahead and put another hemp farm in just now, because why not? Destroy those trees, they're just annoying. Like so, and our houses are evolving, which is good. Let's just put this out along here. That's just giving us enough space to maybe put some gardens in just along here. Like so, that'll evolve this. What's our gods doing like actually? We've got our new ones Shannon, they're feeling a bit neglected, but that's okay. I think we have to import a foodstuff because we only have wheat and fish. I don't believe we have anything else, no. So to get the elegant dwellings, you need to import a foodstuff for this. So let's just try and get this housing block stabilised first before we do anything. We don't have much hemp anyway, which is not helpful. Let's see, are these people using that road? No, they're not, so we might as well destroy that road. Let's see, what's our workers like? 15 workers, that's enough time, enough workers to put in yet another silkworm shed, so let's do this. Mulberry trees. I'm going to put just a roadblock there. 2 of these will probably be okay. Employees needed, yes I know. This copper ore, you won't learn what that's for until the next mission, so don't worry about it too much. I'll just draw a road like so just for later, but it's not necessary right now. Let's see, we've got plenty of fish in here. Looks, oh, Happy New Year. Nah, we'll not do that. We just need to get some money, that's what. We've got some unemployment, that's good. We can now start considering our kilns and clay pits and all that, so let's put down well, where's the kilns gonna go? So we've got a kiln there, and we'll have another warehouse in there, so that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. That means I can expand my kilns if I need to. We're going to put down another warehouse, and it'll accept just ceramics. We're running out of money here though, so I need to get my silk industry going up quite quickly, it looks like. And let's just put down 2 more of these just to make sure we have enough. Plenty of space for workers to come in, so that's great. I think there's space maybe to get another farm in there, I'm not sure. But at least maybe silk or hemp. Maybe a hemp farm if I think these are going too far to reach things, so... And let's see, what's this set to? Bland food. It's only buying one type of food because we don't have enough wheat in this city, so... not much to say, we'll just skip ahead and see if anything interesting happens, I suppose. But we'll see. Oh, it was a good thing I just started the silk industry. Super Sajuuk, you three-headed dog, give me 2 bolts of silk for my festival to Nuwa Hemudus within 6 months. I, by God, feel spoken. So 2 bolts of silk, 6 months to comply. I think we should be able to reach that. Hopefully we get enough workers. Let's raise the wage rates just to get people in work. And let's set this down to that because we don't need that now. Let's set this up to high. Just to get the things going, and unfortunately our houses are devolving because we don't have enough wheat in the city, so if we can get this going at high speed we should be able to get the silk in, which is what we want. All these houses are devolving, not helpful at all. Well, since we don't need ceramics, let's turn off ceramics and clay. They can just suffer for now. Just gives us the workers for everything else. What I'm going to do is put this up to 10 and up to 10 because why not? I'll import rice from a trade partner, I think, because why not? Usually if there's 3 food... usually for a build that I'm having for my main common housing block, I just set it to 10, 10, 10 because it's fairly self-explanatory. How long do we have to fulfill that? 4 months, not good, I don't think we'll reach it in time. Plenty of wheat coming in though, that's great. In comes the wheat, lots of it. This is an example of the whole you need 2 foodstuffs in the mill before it registers as the right stuff. New supply of hemp, I know that. Oh, Hamudu's selling us more rice, which is good. Sometimes there's a glitch where it just doesn't register the foodstuff, so what we're going to do is delete a food shop, which is a waste, and build it again. That clears it out and allows it to go and buy the food that it needs. So set this to plain food, so now it won't buy food unless there's actually stuff. Oh, are they not? Oh, that's the glitch. Okay, what was that message that just came out? Hey, Super Sajuuk, you gibbering buffoon, where's the 2 bowls of silk we demanded by a festival for Nuwa? Humudu has already started, and I still haven't received the goods I expected from you. If you know what's good for you, you'll send them now, and with haste. Right, I think I know what's going on here. This doesn't have enough workers to give them food, but we should get the food in now. Loads of hemp being made, which is good. We'll get the workers in here, get this all up and stabilised. The next batch will come in shortly, and that'll help us send off for that request. I'm going to lower the wage rate a little, since we're getting the workers, so that'll allow us to restore it back to normal. Okay, there we go, we've got 400, so let's just send that off, like so. There's several ways you can send the goods off. You can do it from a dialogue box that pops up at the bottom, you can do it from the city summary, or you can do it from the Empire map, sorry. So as you can see, we're starting to run out of money here, so Dawenko wants hemp and carved jade. I'm not going to bother with that. Let's just send a diplomatic request to Bampo and see what they want. Meanwhile, we are going to get this silk production ramped up so we can sell it and see how things go from there. Let's see. Advertising food, yes. Oh, we've got some unemployment. Do we have any industries turned off? Yes, we do. Let's set this back to moderate. Let's get some workers. Oh, 99 employees needed. 200 more people can fill the space. That's good. Yeah, Hamudu thinks less of you. So, because you waited too long to sell me the 2 bowls of silk I wanted for my great festival, I bag on food of Hamudu. Do not regard you as highly as I did before. No, we're not going to fulfill that thing for stuff. What's their reputation? Apathetic. I don't think they'll go below that, so it's not too big a deal. So we've got plenty of food in the food stuff system there, so that means these houses probably won't devolve. A couple of houses here won't evolve because of the lack of desirability to the place. I might move these 1 tile back just to give me space. I think I'll do that. I'll do that off camera so you don't need to see that boring bit. So I've gone ahead and moved the hemp farms back a bit. I moved them a bit, maybe too far, but at least there's enough space for it to put gardens in. But as you can see, we've gone into debt. Now there is a limit to how much you could go into debt. It is 2,000 strings of cash. So we need to start selling ceramics, I think. As you can see, there's a bit for silk. Let's just sell silk as well, just because, why not? We're going to reduce this to just 8 to make sure they don't sell too much. And leave enough spare, so we'll set that to 6 actually. This should get us out of debt, I think. So we'll let the delivery man send that over. Got plenty of people in housing, which is good. There's not going to be space to put housing there because this is too close, so I'm not going to try and rejig this, so don't worry. Let's put down another couple of houses. I'll do spacing between this to put space for gardens like so, and we'll just extend those gardens, beautify the place. Yay, there we go. I should evolve this up to the fancy version, but I don't think it has, which is not helpful. But at least we're selling silk and ceramics to Hemp and making plenty of it. I've just realised we're probably started neglecting the gods, so let's just give them a big pile of hemp. That'll get them contented, that's good. So let's see, what's our goals? Well, we've produced the 5 bolts of silk in 1 year, which is actually pretty good going. I wasn't expecting that, but never mind. What's she coming back with? Must be wheat or something. So here comes the traders. Let's see, what do they buy?
It's been a long, dusty road, but I finally arrived.
Look at the silk income. That was a lot. We've gone right down to nearly out of debt, which is pretty good. This should take us right out of it. There we go. We're out of debt with silk and ceramics. So your main exports in this one are really just silk and ceramics. You want to make as much of that as possible. So our next goal is to put people in some lavish Sajuuks. But before we do that, I want to get more people into my city. So I think what I'll do is set this to buying rice. I'll set it to 10. We'll tell this to get 10 of rice, and that'll allow us to get this up. I believe imported foodstuffs have to go into the mill before they're purchased, so which is always good to know, I suppose, in my opinion. There's plenty of wheat getting stored in here, too much for this one mill to take, but I'm not building another one because that's just silly. One will be enough for the 2 areas. I'm just going to clear some trees just to make space for this area. So we're going to just take another save. And let's see, we've got plenty of hemp. Not much ceramics being made though. How much have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not good. I need to put down some more kilns, I think. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to put down a kiln in that spot. Oh no, I can't. That's bad feng shui. Not good. Let's put them up here and extend that. Employees needed. I'll allow them to get up there. 5, 6. Where else can we place kilns? Can we just put them anywhere? We could just place them anywhere, really. Unfortunately, that's got bad feng shui, which is not too good. That's all bad along there, not good. I could put one there and just put an extra tile into that. That's just a waste, though. So let's just put back clay pit, since it serves no other purpose. So we've got plenty of houses in here, which is good. Plenty of ceramics being made. Getting ourselves right out of debt, which is good. Let's just give some stuff to Shenong. Let's give them small bale of hemp. It doesn't really get him out of that state anyway, but never mind. Right, so we're going to build out a loop that allows us to do 2, so 4 lavish Sajuuks, which will provide us the 4 that we need. So we're going to do it as a sort of a loop in here. What I'll do is I'll do it off camera and then I'll show you once I've done it, just to save time. Right, so this is my housing area for my elite housing. I tried 2 designs. One got me perfect feng shui for the housing places, but the other one gave me bad feng shui for the other one where I had this in a perfect look with all the houses having good feng shui. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the market square to have good feng shui, so I'm sorry, but I cannot get good feng shui up here for some reason for the market. So I don't understand that, but never mind. So we're down to harmonious balance, which is what I've aimed for in this Let's Play anyway. Right, so what you need to place down for these is you need a highly desirable area, 1 bale of hemp and 1 crate of ceramics in somewhere. So obviously if you keep building these wrongly, then you'll keep wasting it and then you won't be able to place them. So let's see, we need to put down food, hemp, ceramics, because although it starts with 100, you've got to keep giving it that stuff, otherwise it will run out and then they'll become abandoned Sajuuks. We'll provide the silk in a minute, we just want to get them in first. More spaces there for housing. not much. We're making a little bit of money though, which is good. So let's just speed this up. I'll just save this on to Erlitou 1. A and B was the two designs that I had. A is this one obviously, so B was where I had this in a nice loop, but never mind. Right, so this house needs access to music in order to love. I'll put an acrobat school over here, which should be enough.
Okay, try it again. Concentrate.
I hope. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that, just got disturbance there. So we need to put down, oh, Happy New Year, not interested. Let's just put one of those down. I don't think I've got anything else I need to do, I just need to give them access to silk, and then that'll be that. But we'll just see if we can get some money in here. It doesn't matter if we don't have enough money because in the next one we'll just start with a set amount of money anyway, so it's not a big deal. Selling us rice, buying our ceramics, which is good, which is giving us plenty of money. So if we now provide them with silk, they will evolve. Getting all wrong there. We've got no workers needed, that's pretty good in my opinion. How many people do we have? 1250. Not as many as I would like, so what we're going to do is put down a ceramic shop just here, which will provide this one access to what they need. So just speed this up. We're going to have to leave space to put in an administrative city in the next one, so just make sure that you leave space for it. We're going to set the ceramics to 4 now. We're going to set that to 6 just to make sure we're not taking too much away from our area. We'll just evolve this housing up to the requirement once they get some ceramics in, which they don't have, which is not helpful. Oh, there we go, we've got some elite housing. Not elite housing, elegant dwellings. They won't evolve because we don't have access to Huang Di, who gives the acupuncturist access, which is not helpful. Let's just give Shen some ceramics just to get him from feeling less unhappy and give him some neglected status. This should provide us with more people, which is good. Acupuncturist you don't get for some time anyway, so don't worry too much about it. I'm going to delete that and just move it over by 1, and then I can just get rid of that useless roadblock that I don't need. So there's free food stuff in there, that's good. We're getting some unemployment, that's great. So let's just put down a silk shop and provide them with silk. No good, son, because it's all gone. Problem is that weavers tend to run out of raw silk very quickly, so you might need lots of these in later missions where you have silk, just to make sure there's a constant supply, otherwise they'll just run out. I don't know why, but never mind. Looks like our 2 hemp farms and our 2 wheat farms are providing us with all the food we need, so that's great. First I'll actually put a wall right around all of my housing, which is a first. We don't really need to put walls around this, there's no point. I mean, I'll just put some gardens in here like so, just to beautify the place, just to make it look nicer. That's improved, that's good. Just do this. Like so. Just put a wall around all of this, just to make it look a bit nicer. Why not? Like so. It doesn't fit all the way around, but never mind, it doesn't matter too much. I think we're almost done with this mission. We just need to give them silk and we'll be fine. Once these guys have silk, that is, we just need to get a supply in, that's the only thing. Let's just stop selling silk. The only way for you to be able to sell silk and have plenty of it in stock is to make sure that no one actually has access to silk. Or you just have lots of silk farms, which works. In comes the food, as always. We've got 17% unemployment, let's lower that a bit. Don't think we can provide them with any other jobs. in the next mission we'll have no trouble getting rid of that unemployment problem, so not a big deal. In comes the silk, and there we go, we've got some lavish Sajuuks, which is nice. We'll just take a final save, because we're going to complete this mission shortly. There's the 4 of them. Just once they get some more people in, then that'll be us done with Erlitou number 1. Just gotta wait for them to come in. Look at all that hemp. Lovely. Let's just give a medium offering to Shenlong to keep him happy, otherwise he'll get mad at us. In they come. And that's us done. 48 lavish Sajuuks. And this is a nice city actually, I like Erlitou. It gives you kind of a chance to experience how to build a city from scratch, which you're going to have to do quite a lot of times in the next campaign. There we go.
You have done well. With your guiding hand, the town of Erlitou is off to a most auspicious start. Fine silk from its talented weavers adorns the town's elite and is also making a name for itself throughout the region. Riches are flowing into the town's coffers.
Well, I wouldn't say that because we only have 1500 strings of cash, but thanks for watching this video. In the next mission we're going to come back to Erlitou and build up a military and have a little bit of combat. I hope you can join me then. See you later. Bye now.